All right. Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer. I'm with Brandman Brandon. How you
Hey
doing?
everyone, I'm pretty good.
Yeah. So we're gonna start off today's live show with a trailer. The big trailer that everyone's talking about, the new Chris Pratt movie, the Super Mario Brothers. It's a teaser trailer, so we don't get much, but I think what we get is pretty dang good.
hmm
Um, so let's check it out, and then we'll talk about who's all in it and what we think about it.
Let's do it.
Cool. All right. Let me know if you can hear it.
Yep, can definitely hear it.
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
Sick, man. I love how that
Great.
looks.
Oh, Bowser looks
Open the
great.
gates!
I know Bowser's Jack Black.
Yeah. But you really don't hear that
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield? I do not. I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
a little bit of the music.
What is this place?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come!
Right there, Nintendo Illumination.
Mhm.
April 7th. Dang.
I'm thinking that's going to be a 3D watch for me. I think that'll be a lot of fun in 3D.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mhm.
I can see that. I can see that good a good 3D
And I know a lot of the internet has been very on the fence about Chris Pratt voicing Mario. I've always liked Chris Pratt, so I'm willing to give him a chance. We don't hear enough of him to talk. We don't hear enough of him talking in the trailer to really pass too much judgment. I like the
Yeah.
guy. I've always liked him, so I'm going to give him a fair shot. Overall, I really like the whole voice cast. I think probably the perfect casting is probably Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach. That's pretty. That's great.
I gotta agree with that. She can crush that. I mean, it's probably just her normal voice, like just
Exactly.
stuck, yeah, like you said. So, one thing is so Derpy wrote out all the people in it, all the big ones at least. Chris Pratt is Mario, Charlie Day, which is Luigi, which I forgot who Charlie Day was. I thought he was originally going to be Toad, and I'm like, oh, that's not Toad, or that's not Charlie Day as Toad.
Yeah.
It kind of sounded like it, but I don't think it was. And then obviously here. Like you said, Anya Taylor Joy is Peach, Donkey Kong, Seth Rogen. So we didn't see that in here yet. And then Toad was
Keegan Michael Key.
which he's awesome.
He's
for his
great.
for all the stuff that Jordan Peele does, like all these movies and stuff. I think Keegan Michael Key has been in a lot of stuff lately. And then
He's
obviously
been doing great for himself too.
yeah, but then them together are always going to be the best. And then obviously Jack Black is Bowser, which I kind of like. At first I was like, oh really? But then after watching the trailer, I'm like, okay, I like it because you don't want to go too dark and sinister,
Mhm.
but you need to give it at least a kind of a goofy kind of, not goofy, but like a person who knows how to like hold a good like vocal, and Mr. Tenacious D himself, Jack
Tenacious
Black,
D,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
could definitely do that, so
yeah.
yeah.
Overall, I'm very, very good with the cast.
Yeah. Here's some
So,
more in there. So like a few we already talked about. Fran Armisen's gonna be in it. Sebastian Maniscalco. You need to have at least one real Italian in it, right? I mean,
yeah.
and
Kevin Michael Charles Martinet,
yeah,
however you say his
Martin.
name.
Oh,
Kevin Michael Richardson, who's like one of the best voice actors out there.
yeah.
So, yeah, I'm good with this. Yeah, this is a great voice cast. I'm with it. And animation wise, visually, what more could you ask for out of a Mario movie? It looks just like a cutscene from, like one of the newer games or one of the Mario games. So I'm very, very happy with that. Almost kind of makes me feel like this is how we should go with a lot of video game adaptations. Maybe the animated route's the way to go.
I agree. I mean, even more like a good example is Mortal Kombat. Very different from Super Mario Brothers, but the animated Mortal Kombat movies are so much better, much better than the live action. And I think this might be a good way to go, because you're able to you can do stuff like this and like make things look very, very gorgeous, and keep kind of true. So, but yeah, I'm cool with this, man. I just want to see like a Nintendo verse, which will be pretty epic. Yeah.
And I've been hearing rumors about that they might be like kind of crafting a Nintendo verse.
Yeah.
And they're saying I've heard rumors like if this is a hit, there might be other things next, like Zelda or Metroid, or I've even heard like they're kind of doing a bunch of stuff and try to have it all come together into a Smash Brothers movie, which would be great.
I heard that too. I would be so down for a Star Fox movie. I would be so down.
Oh, I'd love a Star Fox movie.
Man, that would be epic.
Even if it kind of followed the same formula this seems to be following. Maybe get Illumination do a CG animated Star Fox movie. How dope would that be?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's all hype and high from Top Gun. Let's do it. Animation in space with a fox. Let's go.
Same formula.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah. So
I'd be all for a Star Fox movie.
Yeah, Nintendo's got a lot of great stuff that people love. And it's lasted the test of time. I always so Martin, who's on our Dynasty Pylon, our football kind of show. He's over on Twitch a lot, and he does a lot of Mario Kart. Mm-hmm. And I always tease him like, oh, I play PS5 like a big boy, But honestly, like I always mess with him. I've owned almost every single Nintendo console, like ever. Like I bought every single Game Boy that they ever had. I have the Switch, like it's they make good stuff, and finally to see a movie that could match the level of their games. So
I definitely got a Switch too. That's like one of my go-tos usually after work.
Yeah, I know. I need to get my Mario Kart back and play some Mario Kart with Martin. But Derby said, bro, who thought let me go change this one. He goes, it looks really good. I hope it was written like a top tier Illumination, like Despicable Me level and Sync level writing. I hope so. I think so. Yeah. If they think they're just gonna get by just because like, hey, there's Mario and Luigi and Bowser, I don't know if that's enough.
They can't get by on simply the brand, They already tried that in 1993 and look how that ended.
Yeah.
So
which I should have went and got my movie. I have it on VHS though. I have Super Mario Bros. On VHS with John Leguizamo. So
now that you mentioned that, I may have it on VHS somewhere too.
I refuse to get rid of it.
It's very, very much a guilty pleasure.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with the game it's based on, except for a couple of character names. But I almost want to watch a movie based on the making of that movie, because all the behind the scenes stuff I've read up on sounded like such a disaster.
Yeah, yeah.
And how Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo were like taking shots of scotch in between takes just to make it run easier and smoother.
That's funny. I believe it, and it kind of shows.
Definitely.
But yeah, this is the way to go.
Yeah, this is the way it almost made me want to pop in the game in my Switch when I came home.
Yeah, yeah. So two questions before we move on real quick. More related with the movie, is Donkey Kong gonna be a bad guy that turns good, or is he gonna be just a good guy right off the bat? What do you think, or something else? Like, how is Donkey Kong gonna play into this?
That's a good question. I could see him starting out like a bad guy or antagonistic towards Mario, and eventually kind of being swayed. That's what I'm kind of thinking will happen.
That's what I'm thinking about too. And obviously, he's got to throw some barrels at him, right? I mean,
right? I mean,
has to. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah.
And well, then the second question is, are they going to make a game? Are they going to make a Mario Brothers game kind of based off the movie?
On one hand, I wouldn't be surprised just as a tie-in, but at the same time, it's kind of like, do they really have to? You know?
Yeah, they don't have to, but they will.
Yeah, I could definitely see him making a game, you know, kind of firmly based on the movie.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
I can see that. Because then you can borrow Chris Pratt and all the voice actors and kind of make Super Mario World the movie, the game, you know, like kind of thing, you know, something stupid.
Yeah.
Andy Bush coming with a hot take. Mario is the bad guy in Donkey Kong. What? Yeah, he said maybe he was forced to try to capture Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, I think it looks good. I like it's gonna be more about the star instead of him stealing or kidnapping the princess. It seems like could be, I don't know, maybe later, but
that's what
I like
I'm
it.
thinking.
I like it. It looks cool.
Definitely excited to see it. I'm thinking probably the next trailer we see will probably be like a Super Bowl spot or something like that.
Yeah. That's probably the best for it.
But yeah, it looks solid.
Yeah.
I'm officially excited. I was interested when they first put out the first teaser poster along with the cast around this time last year. So nice to finally see something. Get a feel for the direction they're going, which was in the direction seems exactly what I was hoping for from the second they announced that it was going to be an animated movie and Illumination Entertainment. I had a feeling that it was going to look very spot on and basically a full-length version of the game. Yeah. So very, very happy with that.
Yep. Yeah, and as a Bowser fan myself, like I loved when they first showed it. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. Don't change what's already perfect. And
exactly.
you know, so. But we're gonna leave that one there. Let us know in the comments what you thought about this trailer. Did you guys like it? Did you hate it? And stuff like that. And if you want to check us out live and let us know live what you think, make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure to hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. We usually do it like at least twice a week. So, but yeah, I just want to let you guys know. Thank you. And if you're watching live, stick around. We got a bunch more stuff. If you're watching our replay, thank you. See you guys in the next video.
Cool.